Hello there, YouTube and TikTok. This is my vlog for the 3rd of December, and I'm not doing it until 3 AM, annoyingly. Why am I doing it at 3 AM? Because my body hates me, that's why. So what happened tonight was I made the vlog for yesterday, and I tried to figure out how to put everything together. I'd lost the first minute, which was annoying. I got a phone call midway through recording, and I exited the TikTok app, I think, and that didn't erase the first minute. When I went back in to record more, it still said that I had like 1 minute and 12 seconds recorded. So I recorded more, and I was at over 5 minutes. And then when I went to add the text, it said there was only 4.5 minutes. I was like, why is there only 4.5 minutes? It's because it had raised the first minute or so. But if I went back to try and record anything more, it would go back to being only 1 minute and so many seconds long, but it would be the first 1 minute and so many seconds of the new 4 minutes I was recording. TikTok is confusing as all hell when it comes to the editing software, and it basically doesn't work. This is not good, because I'm using the TikTok editing software to make these videos. So if they don't work, yeah. I end up with a situation where if I'm going to record a video, I need to record it all in one go. I need to do it without leaving the app, because if you leave the app, it fucks it up. This is not good. Anyway, why am I making this video at 3 AM? Well, I'm doing this because I tried to enjoy myself last night. I tried to make sure that I used the day as I intended. I got less than 2 hours into an episode of Critical Role. Didn't have anything to eat, and I needed the toilet, which is important for the story, I promise you. Now, my bathroom is upstairs, so I had to go up a flight of stairs. But because of how broken my body is, I managed to dislocate my knee attempting to get up the stairs. Now, before anyone panics, I get dislocations all the time. The what's known as subluxations, it's a kind of dislocation that happens when the joints kind of slide out a little without fully dislocating. And for most people, they're extremely painful. For most people, they are not something that you can just ignore. They're hospital trip worthy. For me, it's less important. I can get away with just ignoring it and putting a bit of pressure on the joint and it'll all go back into place. That's part of what Ehlers-Danlos syndrome does. In this situation, I felt pain, and I knew that my knee was screwing up. Something that I should have dealt with a long time ago, actually. At the end of September, I got a doctor's note saying that I should have taken myself to hospital and got an X-rayed. And the problem was, they told me to go on a day when you feel up to the walk. Go and walk into the hospital, and they'll do the X-ray. And I have not felt up to going on a day when that clinic was open. So it's now the beginning of December. I had all of October and November to do that, and I still haven't done it. So that tells you just how often I have a good day. But then if you were watching my November vlogs, you'll know just how bad I was getting in November. But anyway, the subluxation. So my knee was feeling bad. I was already upstairs. I was like, I don't want to tackle another flight of stairs. I'm going to go and lie on my bed for a bit. I'm going to stretch my knee out, and I'm going to give it a chance to rest. I had my phone with me, so I took my phone into the bedroom, and I lay in bed, and I was like, I'll check up on a few things, check my messages and emails and that, and I'll give my leg time to rest. 10 minutes later, and the pain from my knee and this wave of fatigue hit me, and I was already lying in bed, and I was like, I'm just going to stay here for a bit. Next thing I know, I'm sleeping through the evening. So I didn't get to play any of the games I wanted to play. I didn't finish watching that episode of Critical Role. It's literally still on the TV right now, where I left off. Instead, I just ended up in bed. In fact, the poor cat, the poor cat who doesn't seem to want to literally let me, record her. She jumped away as soon as I pointed the phone at her. Didn't get to eat until now, her evening meal, because I didn't feed her, and I went upstairs to go to the toilet. I thought I was coming back down in the next 10 minutes. So I've fed her now, which she doesn't seem to be too bothered by. She did seem a little bit annoyed. She was screaming at me when I was in the toilet after I got up. So every time I get up, I go to the bathroom, as most people do. So I went back to the bathroom after I got up at about 2:30, and she rushed up the stairs and was there screaming at me, which is understandable. Yeah, I went upstairs and vanished for the evening. She must have been concerned. Yeah, but yeah, that was my day. It was all just dislocated knee and pain. I hate that this is often my day. I hate that this is what I do with my day now. I really just... thought I was covering the microphone then. I'm not. I'm covering a headphone jack, I think. But anyway, I hate that this is what I'm doing with my days. So I'm up now. It's 3 AM. I'm going to finish watching this episode of Critical Role. I'm going to... at least I put the tablet on charge first. I've got my Wii U tablet on charge. So I'm going to play a little bit of Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, which is one of my favourite platformers. And I'm going to enjoy a couple of hours. And then I may head back up to bed because I want to make sure that I'm awake properly for Monday. Because hopefully I have friends and family coming around. Hopefully I'll be able to actually go to the hospital and get my knee sorted out, because I've got people, coming to go with me and make sure that I'm actually okay while I'm there. So that's the intention anyway. So I'm not going to spend all morning up. I'm going to go back to bed in a couple of hours. So I'll go back up at about 5-6 o'clock, and I'll sleep for another couple of hours, and hopefully I'll be well enough. That's the plan. Let's see if it works. I'll let you guys know if I have a day where I've actually got something worthwhile done, where I've got some writing done, I've got some reading done, I've got something more interesting to talk about. But this is, honestly, this is my life as a disabled man. This is what actually tends to be the thing that rules my life, is how well my body is prepared to let me do the things I want to do. Whether or not it's going to be complicit in me wasting my time by just forcing all this pain on me. Yeah. So that was a day wasted, but it's not so bad. It could have been a lot worse. I could have ended up with another migraine. I could have ended up much more unwell. But yeah, day in the life of a disabled man who regularly has his body just go no and steal hours. It's a shame when it happens. Right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Talk then. Bye.